Hey friends, reading another favorite today, old-time favorite. This one is Click Clack Moo, Cows That Type. It is by Doreen Cornyn, and the pictures are by Betty Lewin. And I am sure you have probably encountered this before, but sometimes a book is too good to pass up. Ooh, all the reading counts information. Click Clack Moo, Cows That Type by Doreen Cornyn, pictures by Betty Lewin. And this is a Simon & Schuster book for young readers. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears click clack moo, click clack moo, clackety clack moo. Does not look pleased. At first he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible. Click clack moo, click clack moo, clackety clack moo. Then he couldn't believe his eyes. Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. Pretty nicely written letter. It was bad enough the cows had found an old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets? No way, said Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. Sorry, we're closed. No milk today. How did you take that news? No milk today, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the moos busy at work, or the cows busy at work. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. The next day he got another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They would like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. There's a note. The cows were getting impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the barn door. Closed. No milk, no eggs. No eggs, cried Farmer Brown. In the background he heard them. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. Cows that type, hens on strike, whoever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. Not just a little mad, he was a lot mad. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. They won't get mad at him, he's not the enemy. The cows held an emergency meeting. All of the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door, and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. Farmer Brown decided that this was a good deal. He left the blanket next to the barn door and waited for the duck to come with the typewriter. Oh, check out those happy cows and hens. Everybody warm and cozy. Wonder if he'll get eggs and milk back. The next morning he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We would like a diving board. Sincerely, the duck. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Clickety, clack, quack. I guess he didn't get his typewriter back. And eventually, do they get their diving board? Yes, they do. So Click Clack Moos, Cows That Type. There are several in this series by Doreen Cornyn. Have a good time enjoying those, but I do really love her illustrations. And it is kind of interesting what happens when you can write and discuss and get your problem solved. Enjoy.